Hi guys, welcome to Marnie's TV Zealots. My name is Denise. My partner in crime is Mary. Tonight we're here talking The Good Doctor, episode 11, Islands, part 1. Hi.
Hi, so glad you guys are here with us tonight. Be sure to give our video a like and a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you are enjoying The Good Doctor with us. Enjoying might be a strong word. How'd you feel about this episode, Denise?
Mary, I'm just gonna woosah and recap because I was not a fan of this. I couldn't even enjoy the other 50% because the other 50% was just too much to handle. It was just okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. The episode starts off with Dr. Glassman running around like a chicken with his head cut off, searching for Sean, who we know has taken off from the mid-season finale. So Glassman shows up at Leah's apartment. He's like, I know he's in here. He barges in and he's running around looking for Sean. He's pulling out the bed. He's pulling out closets. And she's like, I'm going to call the police because this is not right. And I'm just like, I know he's in there. You are terrible. We can see that he's in there. It's written all over your face and everything you're doing. But anyway, Glassman's like, you know what? I digress. I'm going to leave here. Just tell him when you see him, which I know he's here, but it's good. Just let him know that I'm looking for him and, things are important. He has an important job to do. And, basically his life, Glassman done put his whole neck on the line, but it's, okay. So as soon as he leaves, Leah walks over to the bed and pulls it out further. And then Sean is hiding there, which okay. And so then he jumps out and is like, I don't want to talk to him. And she's like, oh, well, don't do it. Do what you want to do. Be a free spirit, blah, 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 blah. And so she's like, you know what you need? You need to just go be free somewhere. We can just go on a trip. And he's like, well, I have to go to work. I got things to do. Basically, he's hesitant about it. And so she's like, you know what? Call in sick. Okay. So he's like, I don't want to call it. Anyway, it's like siblings battling between each other. And so finally he agrees to go with her. They decide that they're going to take the least romantic country road trip. And so you know what? I'm gonna go jump to the hospital for a bit of reprieve. Dr. Andrews has just come to talk to Dr. Melendez, and he tells him that he has conjoined twins who need separation and, ask him if he wants in on this. Of course, he wants in on this surgery. And so he tells him that one twin, Katie, needs a kidney transplant from, before they can separate them. So while they're doing so Dr. Melendez and Claire are working together and they, are doing the surgery, and the sister Jenny has a problem with her heart. So everything goes well with the kidney transplant, but then Jenny, after the surgery, gets, starts having trouble. And so they're like, okay, we have to do a heart transplant, or to buy her more time, they need to bump up the separation surgery.
Right.
But they also needed to give Katie 6 months. Well, give them both 6 months to heal from the kidney transplant surgery. So it's like, a whole bunch of things going on, and they have to have a meeting. And of course, Dr. Melendez, how did I forget her name in this short time? But she's there.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Is it Jessica? Anyway, I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. Okay.
Fiance, that's Jessica.
His fiance. Oh, okay, Jessica. Okay, so Jessica is in the room as well, and she's like, oh, they're all trying to. Okay, I'm sorry, I skipped a part. Katie after they both decided that they wanted to have the surgery, Katie decided that she didn't.
Oh, that's right.
So then they have the meeting, and the female doctor who actually came up with the technique that they're using to separate the twins is in there. She's like, well, I can talk to her. And then Jessica's like, no, you're the least, unbiased person in the room. Like,
Right.
and so it says that Claire should do it. He's like, she's, really someone who can relate to them and all of that. So it's agreed. And Claire and Dr. Melendez are studying in the room together. And just as they finish, he starts to unload about his personal issues, with Jessica. He's like, you want kids? And she's like, excuse me, what? And so he's like, well, just right. He's like, Jessica doesn't want kids, blah, 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 blah. And he realized he's being inappropriate, but he's like,
yeah,
I don't know. They're so cute. Anyway,
even as friends, they are adorable together.
Yes.
I just ship them like in the same room all the time. Like,
right. Okay. I don't want an inappropriate relationship, but I just like them as friends. But anyway, where were we? She tells him, oh, well, he's in the middle of unloading. And then he tells her, I can't see myself without her. And then he's like, but I also can't not have kids. And she's like, well, it's harder to find someone that you can't see yourself living without. So he's like, oh man, he takes that as, basically that's more important than having kids, which I still think they shouldn't be together. Like, no, but okay.
Yeah. How many more things is she hiding? More levels,
right. I mean, if you can't agree on something like kids, like these are the big issues. Like, I don't know. But I mean, if they can make it work, if he can be happy without having kids, like as long as it's not going to be this constant, oh my God, I wish I had kids, torture after he gets married, then hey, whatever floats their boat. Moving along, back to Sean and Leah.
Mm-hmm.
She decides that he's not having enough fun for her. She is going to, well, I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead. First, they're riding in the car and they're talking about music. And she's like, no, you have to like music. And I'm like, why do he gotta like music? But anyway, okay. So she turns on some music.
I want to know who wrote that scene. They're talking about smells and sounds and stuff. It doesn't sound like anything. Like it was like it could have been in another language. Like it was that unimportant. And I don't know. She's the manic pixie dream girl that is just that stereotypical, oh, she's so weird. She likes to twirl around in a circle, but to music no one else can hear. I think I like her. Like they could have given her a different kind of character. She's every other 20-something white girl in every other movie. I wish she was interesting. Please continue.
I'm glad you added that because and then even the career they get, like nothing was interesting. Right. Anyway, so moving right along, she tells him he has to like music and opening up to each other. So I guess that's great. And then she tells him that I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So she asked him if he wants to learn how to drive. And so he's like, yeah, but Dr. Glassman said I can, so I shouldn't drive or whatever. And she's like, forget Dr. Glassman. We got a car, we got the road, let's go. So they get in the car and they're driving, and then she tells him to stop. She teaches him how to burn rubber. And then, of course, we knew something was going to happen. It was just like
focused on it, you know?
So he spins out of control, hits a rock. He's all in a panic. I hit something. Glassman was right. I got to do this thing. You know, he's having his meltdown like any sane person would. Like, I mean, I couldn't even blame it on the autism. Like, I would be freaking out.
Right.
If I just, you know, ran over something. But anyway, they go to a bar, and to put the icing on the cake, she decides that he needs to get drunk. And so she orders him tequila and basically peer pressures him into drinking it. And then after they're drunk, they sing really badly, some karaoke. And then they go to
that karaoke.
The motel. And then at the motel, she's like, now I'm going to teach you how to end a date properly. Repeat after me. That was the worst thing ever. I'm like, are you serious? How is this romantic at all? This is like the teacher teaching you your ABCs. Repeat after me. Like,
talk about dubious consent. He's drunk. Anyway,
it was just so many issues, and I'm not even choosing to look at it like it was, because it looked a lot. But you know what? We're not even gonna go there. Anyway, she's like, yeah, tell me I'm pretty, and tell me you had a great time, and tell me you want to do it again. And then when I stand here, you need to kiss me. And then he kisses her, and then he promptly throws up. Like, that is the correct response. Anyway, so back over to the twins, Dr. Melendez and Claire are now Claire goes to talk to the girls, and she kind of tells them about her growing up experience, and how she didn't want to let go of things, and how, you know, you could have anxiety, but it's going to be a better life on the other side. And so she convinces them to go ahead and have the surgery, which they do. Now, another thing that was going on in the background was Dr. Coyle, or is it Cole? I can't remember. I think it's Coyle. Okay. So Dr. Coyle was, Jared came back to the hospital. As we know, he was fired because he basically attacked Dr. Coyle after he sexually harassed Claire. And so Jared comes in to talk to him. He's like, look, man, see things from my perspective. Like, this is my girlfriend, and, you know, she tells me some guy, you know, sexually assaulted her. And then she has the nerve to tell me it's my fault that I didn't listen to her. And, you know, basically he's like, I did what any guy would do in that, you know, in that predicament. And so he's like, I don't care.
Not my problem.
I'm sorry. I was like, wow, he is extra petty. Like, it's valid. It's valid. That's all I can say. But anyway, Claire, after she is hyped up that she convinced the girls, and first of all, can I say that scene between Dr. Melendez and Claire and them was really cute, because she comes in, she's like, they're back on for the surgery, and he's like, I knew you could do it. You're very persuasive. And then they share that knowing look, like, we had this talk and you convinced me, gave me this great advice.
I love him.
I do too. Anyway, so
sorry, I'm okay. Sorry.
I know. It's like, yes. They were cute. And so also Dr. Melendez goes to talk to his fiance, and he's like, look, I can, you know, I can teach Little League, I can volunteer, I can be a big brother, like anything that can help me be a father figure, but I obviously can't find another one of you, which, hey, it's great. Like I said, it It was cute. It was. And that was romantic. But anyway,
Right.
back to Leah and Sean. Basically, what happens is Sean did listen to the messages after all of this foolishness. Right. He wakes up, the next day, he listens to the messages. And I'm thinking he's ready to go back to work. But then he goes out with Leah and he's like, yeah, I think what he did was he got too wrapped up in, she let me kiss her. Oh, this is a relationship now. And he's like having this really bad attachment. But anyway, she just busts out and tell him that, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to move to, might as well be Timbuktu and, start a new life. And Sean flips out like, what? I thought you was my girlfriend.
Right.
And then, that's that. Anything you want to add, Mary?
You know what? I feel like this is him seeing everyone in his life was going to leave. So, of course, he flips out. So, I don't know.
I watched the preview for part 2 and I'm like, I don't even want to, I don't know.
It looks crazy. I kind of want to see it, but like, just to see if he goes back to normal or where they end up going with it. I feel like there's only like 2 things they could do. So I'm interested in seeing where it's going to go, but
it's either she convinces him to just go back to his life. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but at some point, like, I feel like he has to go back to the hospital, right? Dr. Andrews ends up, Claire threatens to expose Dr. Coyle's other dalliances or harassment.
Right.
And she said, I'll convince all these girls to come forward if you don't get Jerry his job back. And Dr. Coyle and Dr. Melendez actually put in a good word for Jared to come back. But Dr. Andrews decides that he's just going to give him a referral for another job because he can't look past the assaults. So that I forgot to add that in.
Yeah, he's really by the book about it, and I don't know why. But I could see where he's coming from as a professional. But I really want Jared back at the hospital. Like, I don't know.
I do too. I feel like it's gonna be they'll get him back. Like,
yeah.
It's just too crazy of a reason not to.
Yeah, I think so too. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully there'll be more of the other goings on in the hospital and not so much Leah and Sean ship. But we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's about to sink though. Anyway, guys, if you disagree with what we said or agree, whatever, leave a comment below. Let us know. I mean, I might be trash for my opinions. Maybe y'all think Leah is great, and I don't know. But anyway, until next week, have a great time, and thanks for watching. Bye.